I'm a lefty shooter, and today we're going to take a look at the Mossberg 715T. And as usual, we're going to review it for 5 different categories for how friendly it is to left-handed shooters. Before we start, I just want to point out this is a 22, and it looks like an AR-15, but it's not. Just zoom in on some of the features here. You'll notice the magazine is completely different. It's this weird shape. There's this mag release looks more like the normal safety on an AR. The safety is a cross bolt, and if you notice, there's actually, this is all just one piece here. It's not like an AR lower and upper, so these are completely different parts. And even the bolt carrier group, everything's different. It's just what they did to make this work for the 22, and probably just to make it more cheaply. This is kind of a budget rifle. It's really inexpensive. I've seen it between $250, $350 most of the time. But it's got a ton of features on it. We'll go through most of them. I mean, yeah, it's kind of surprising. I mean, it even has a compensator and ATI collapsible stock, like a name brand stock. Yeah, and we'll get to the rest of them in the course of reviewing the 5 categories. So first things first is the mag release. There is this little flippy lever here that you release the mag, and there's also one that is identical and symmetrical on the left side. So you just release that, and the mag drops out. So that is completely ambidextrous. The slide or bolt lock is usually the second thing we review. As far as I can tell, there is no way to lock the bolt back on this rifle without an empty mag in. And then all you do to do that is you just pull it back and it'll lock open if there's an empty mag. And if there's not an empty mag, it just closes itself. There's no lock. So the only thing that's really left or right-handed about it is just the side that this is on, because if you're shooting and you wanted to like rack an extra like a round into the chamber, if you had loaded the magazine just then, or if you wanted to cycle it if there was a jam or something, that is right-handed only. So I'll take half a point off for that because there is no bolt lock, so it doesn't matter as much, but it's definitely squarely on the right side, and if you try it left-handed, it's pretty awkward to get over the top and cycle it. The next category is the safety. This is cross-bolt safety, so you can reach it from both sides. The drawback, of course, is that you're supposed to be able to move around. So, for example, if you have this as, if you chose it as a home defense weapon, for example, you want to move around your house with the safety on, and then you saw an intruder and you wanted to flick off the safety and go into rock and roll. Well, not rock and roll, it's not automatic, but you want to flick off the safety, you can do that quickly if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, you have to reach under and around, or put your thumb in there to flip it in to turn off the safety. So you can turn on the safety really quickly left-handed, but that's not ideal. That is the opposite of how that's supposed to work. So because you can reach it, I'm going to give it half point. It's kind of being generous there, but yeah, it's close. The ejection port is the next thing we'll take a look at. So focus. Yep, it's on the right side, and if you're shooting left-handed, it's about the normal distance where an AR port would be, even though this is not, as I said, it's not an AR-15. So, no points for the ejection port, totally on the wrong side. You're going to get the gases flying across your face and all your little 22 casings. We also have the other category, which is just any other features of the gun. Are they left-handed, ambidextrous, or completely unfriendly? So, some of the additional features, you have a sling mount here. This actually swivels all the way around, so that's completely ambidextrous. A lot of guns will come with the sling like stuck on the right side, and that's really kind of annoying because if you want to wear it left-handed, you have to have the sling go across the rifle. Another feature they have, kind of bonus, this little proprietary magazine they have. It came with its own mag loader, and that's completely ambidextrous, so that's nice. The sight posts It comes with actually like really good sight posts. I don't know why. There's like a rear aperture, 2 different sizes for like, whether you're combat distance or longer range. The front sight post uses a standard AR-15 sight adjustment tool to adjust it. See, just normal for AR-15, what you expect back there. In the rear, it's got a little knob, little sight adjustment knob, and it even has a dial for adjusting the elevation of the rear sight, which is kind of unique. Neither one of those has anything terribly right-handed about it, because, a lefty can totally adjust the knob on the right side for the sights, because there's absolutely like no rush when you're adjusting the sights. Presumably you're in a safe spot. The Picatinny rails go all the way around. They're on all 4 sides of the forend, and there's one on the top. So nothing right-handed about that. So in the other category, it gets a plus. It has a ton of additional features, and there's nothing bad for left-handers. There's even this fake charging handle back here. This doesn't actually move. It's, I guess, just to look like an AR, but conveniently you can use it to hold the gun kind of nicely. And it's a rather light rifle. So overall, that puts us at 3 out of 5. So not a particularly left-handed gun, but pretty inexpensive and completely out of focus, as you can tell with the camera. There we go. I would show you this thing shooting, and I really wish I could get to shoot it, but I ran out of room in my gun safe, so I'm selling it off tomorrow, and I'm kind of sad about it. It is really nice for the money, and I really wish I was taking this to the range. But I'm not. Hopefully, if you get one, you can enjoy it, and let us know what you think. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please click subscribe. We've got some other videos coming up soon. We've already recorded a video about modifying a Ruger 1022 to be more left-handed. We've recorded a video on the Remington 870 Express that I have not released yet, and there's a bunch more coming out. There's already, you can check out our past videos. We did the Glock 19 Gen 4, as well as the UTOSH UTS 15. And I'm just totally out of focus tonight, apparently. It's fading in and out. But anyway, click subscribe and check out other videos, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think of the video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.